everybody. This is a big news report, so I'm making this a full-length video, which I hope you're seeing this because most people are on YouTube Shorts nowadays, and that's usually what I make my videos on. But I want to try to make more videos that are like this, a little bit longer and a little bit more effort, because as you've seen in my content, I put a lot of effort into action figures and stuff like that, and then just not into the actual video itself, because I forget to take pictures. So now I'm really taking this seriously. And earlier today, I posted a video about my Hellen costume head. It was looking pretty good. I did not think it looked accurate enough. So I have dismantled it. I have taken off the beak right here, which what I did was I made a square right here and I attached it to this beak that I just made out of foam. This upper beak is just stacked foam, and I did the things that are on the sides because #detail. And I will tell you why I put this block on later after I'm done with this final head. This is how the original head was looking. Maybe I can't even get the full thing into frame. This is how he was looking. You can see I took the beak off. That's just because I didn't think it looked good enough. So I made this out of some cardboard, a really big cardboard box, because I wanted it to be more accurate. And what I did was I wanted the head to be bulky. I wanted it to look like a cyberamic. I did not want it to look like the ones that they used, what would you want to call it? The Rockafire explosion bands. Skeleton. I forgot what it was called. I forgot what they're actually called. Cyberamic mechanism, I guess. So I wanted to make the cyberamic version, the one that Chuck E. Cheese made himself. So I made this big bulky head. The face is just flat cardboard, and then I've been watching a lot of, I don't know if I'm gonna say his name right, but the Smudesh, Desmush. I forgot how to say his name, but he makes really good Five Nights at Freddy's cosplays and costumes out of cardboard, paint, hot glue, and paper mache and stuff like that. Just really easy materials to get. And they look very good. Like, really good. Like, some of the best I've ever seen. I don't know how he doesn't, but they just look amazing. And sometimes, like, before he puts paper mache, he'll make, like, a spider web kind of looking thing, or, like, a rib cage, almost like a Springlock Edno, like Tina from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. If you know who Tina is. #Tina. So I made this. It took a while, but... And what I'll do is I'll just put fabric over this, and this will be, like, the fluffy fabric. And the body... right now is coming out pretty good. What I've done is I just took like one of those morph suits, but it's like a silky one, and that's kind of it. I cut off the feet because it had like enclosed feet for some reason. I cut those off. Plus I can use the black fabric that's shiny, because I'd like to make a puppet action figure at some point, and puppet is shiny. They're shiny. So this is how it's looking so far. And the big news that I have is that for this costume, I'm actually going to be making a cyberamic to put it on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a video about it. What I'll do is I'll kind of just post a video about it after this one is done. I've also changed the layout a little bit. If I say that the arm goes straight up, so that the right arm that's holding the microphone, if I say that's going straight up with the shoulder, I might move it to where it just goes out like this. So I'm going to use the same figure I used for that reference. Imagine you're behind the animatronic. The arm would, not like the elbow, but like the elbow would move like this, but just imagine this whole upper part of the arm is moving, it would be moving like this. And that's kind of it. That's it for the, I think, do I have anything else to talk about? No, I do not. That's kind of it for today's thing. Sorry, last time I made a clip and then I deleted it. I'll repost that, along with this video too. I'll combine a bunch of videos into one on my thing that I have, because I have a new editing app, VN Video Editor. So I will be using that for the show that I'm creating with all my friends. So I will see you guys next time, and yeah, goodbye. Hello guys, today's video right here, or this, I think it's the third video that I've made today, I'm not sure, but I would like to announce that with the Hellen costume, I will be making a fold cyberamic system. It won't be as advanced as Rockafire Explosion or the actual system that they use. This will simply be just an animatronic base to put it on. Sorry about that. Which means no moving eyes, no up and down motion in the neck, because I think that's kind of useless. But it will have moving mouth, shoulders, neck, elbows, and one of the wrists will move, specifically the hand with the microphone. Because what I would like it to do is, Helen, she holds a microphone sometimes, and it's going to be strapped on there with a piece of Velcro, and it will onto the hand of the costume, so that in the arm, instead of having it go out and then the elbow going up, what I'm going to have it do is the arm is going to go fully up. It's just going to go, the shoulder will go forward, like forward up, and then the elbow will go up, and then the wrist will kind of turn, and it should be at her mouth, and then I can kind of move the arm whenever I want. I'm so sorry about this. I kind of will represent this with an action figure. Let me just find one. There's Craft Time Chica here for a reference. I'm going to take her legs off so it'll be a little bit easier. Imagine this is the hand or the arm that she holds it with. This will be on an angle because when I get the 3D printed parts, which I should hopefully order tonight, if my mom lets me, I'm going to 3D print like a triangle, so the arm will be out like this. The arm will be able to move forward, elbow will move up, and then wrist will do this, so that it can kind of raise up the microphone, and then it can do this. And I'm not actually going to be using real pneumatics. I'm not going to be using servos. I'm going to be using fake pneumatics, TED pneumatics, whatever you want to call them. Which they're just kind of like knockoff Lego, but they're like pneumatics, and they have a lot of good reviews. Everyone posted a good review on them, so I'm hoping they're going to be really good. The waist will be servo, though. It will be a servo, because I don't think a little tiny pneumatic system is going to be strong enough to do that. But the arms are going to be really lightweight. My cat is here in the room. Hi, Kitty. It's Tiger. Hi, Tiger. And this is just the kind of movement that it will have. So this arm will be able to go forward, elbow will be able to bend, wrist will be able to do this. And then on the other arm, and I just drew this on IBIS Paint. I'm not sponsored, by the way. And each time there's a circle, that's like where a pneumatic system will be, besides the waist. Also, right here, that's like what the head's gonna look like from the front, and then that's what it's gonna look like from the side. This is like a Pinocchio nose, because I would want it to hold so that the face can keep its shape instead of just folding on itself. And this arm will be able to go out, like it'll kind of just go out like this. You can do this, and that's it. The legs will be in the place, And what I'm gonna kind of do is I'm gonna take after, which I'm not exactly sure if this is how Chuck E. Cheese did their animatronics, the cyberamic kind, not the Rock Fire Explosion kind, but I'm thinking what they did was they either had 2 cylinders. My cat is standing on its hind legs. Oh my god, that's creepy. Is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the neck to where there's gonna be a pole going up, like the spine basically, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna it's gonna be held on by another. Servo will be at the waist. That will also swivel the neck. That will be the neck joint. Plus, it will be moving the whole body with it too. But the body is gonna be on a delay because it's gonna be on a spring. So it'll kind of like spring into position, like after the head does. So that's gonna be the end of this video. And I'm guessing you probably came here from the post. So you probably just heard all this information in the post. So I will see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, everybody, to this day's. To start over, everyone, welcome. God dang it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's update on this costume, mask, thingamajiggy. And today I've made some really exciting stuff. Yesterday night I thought, hey, that head is way too small to look like a cyberamic animatronic. Hold on, I'm gonna, like, burp. I think it went away. Sorry. So, I thought it was way too small, and it didn't look like a cyberamic animatronic, so what I did was I just cut out a big piece of cardboard, painted it white, and then I made this, like, dome thing. I think I might have showed this yesterday. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so you guys already know that, and no, I'm not gonna go over any more takes. What I've done today is I glued the beak on. Here's how it's gonna look like with, like, the animatronic going. This is kind of like what the jaw will kind of look like. I think it looks pretty good. And then these are the eyes. You might be wondering, why did you make them to be closed? That's actually because if you kind of like reach your hand in, you can kind of like do this and then you raise the eyelids. And then the eye is open. Do it with the other one. And the other one is open. And there you go, they are open. And then you can also like make them look in direction. Like they can look over here. Or you can make them look really goofy and have them facing different ways. Or you can have them facing like just forward, just normal. You also can flip them upside down and make them look like they're super happy, but I'm not going to do that. What I also did was I thought that you would see the cardboard color, so I painted it black on the inside there. I think it looks pretty good. And I'm not gonna cover any of this with like cardboard or anything because I want it to be as light as possible. So I'm just gonna keep it like that, open. Do I have anything else to say? Oh, yes, I do. You've noticed in this video, it's been looking kind of dull on my desk. And there isn't any action figures or anything, really. And I've been kind of remodeling my room a little bit. Today I just thought, I'm going to a clean phase. And I cleaned off my whole shelf that's above here. And yes, there's a shelf above here. I will get to that in a minute. You guys probably never noticed that there was a shelf. Or you might have, I'm not sure. So here's how it is right now. I got like the glue and paint and scissors. I have 3 pairs of scissors. One of them I stole. From my house, not from a store. Well, I have some more paints and paintbrushes and Wednesday and Enid from Wednesday. Season 1 and 2. I'm waiting for season 3. I love that show. I got this that my grandma gave me. Everyone in the comments, please say thank you to my grandma. She's very nice. She gave me this, which is it's a dumpster, and it like opens. There's another thing that can flip. It's just on the back right now. So I have fire, and they're like post-it notes, and I have a marker, and also the slick, and there's just the purple marker because I moved all the other ones, because on my desk I have a bunch of drawings now, and I'll be adding on to that just a bunch of little stuff, and maybe I'll ask some of my friends, like we got CG5, Jax, Purple Guy, Cfon, B, Elf on the Shelf, Abstracted Eye, Jack Skellington, Hand, Huggy Wuggy, Hi, Caboodle. My brother drew this Yankees logo. It looks really good. And I drew this. There's just a bunch of stuff, and I'll be adding on to it, 'cause purple is my favorite color if you guys did not know. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.